because Cecile comes in on Friday afternoons. I was just saying to Zainab, it feels like it was a long time ago since I was here, even though I was here last Friday. And what's going on with you women out there? Why are you not calling into Zainab's show? What's that all about? She has a whole show that's called the maternity line. I mean, since when do men get pregnant, even though we know they do get affected by pregnancy? But you all get pregnant. You all want information. You go searching on Google, which, by the way, was 25 years old. Yeah, Google was 25 years old this week. But here you are. Zainab is doing a whole show for you, giving information, telling you what's free and what's not, doing her best to bring in very good guests, subject matter experts, and you're not calling. And then you start saying they don't care about us. As how? The men are calling, and well done to all the men that are calling. It's critically important that you call into the show. Contribute to a show. Otherwise, we'll just move it. We'll do a show about men. And then you can complain.
I'm actually thinking.
There you go. See, this is what you lot caused. Go and tell them. What are you thinking?
Yes, because I have more male callers on the show, and
So
I'm
why
wondering.
don't we move it?
This is most of the time I get to mention women. Then I see men. They turn out they start contributing. I'm like, okay, it's like something. The men also need something on this show.
Well,
I'm going to just come up with a segment that just strictly, focuses on men.
Yeah, and this is the only radio station that has a female-only line.
Right.
014657190. So what in the name of everything going in the world is your problem? Come on, girls. Come on, women. Come on, sisters.
Or don't you like my voice? Trying to be like sissy gay.
No, look, it's not your voice. It's never about you. It's about them. And we can't deal with such laziness. Historically, actually, if we go, statistics are women do not contribute as much, which is why, again, and this is not about hyping, this is about a fact. Women do not contribute as much, and that's why it is critically important. And it was an excellent thing that this station, Nigeria Info 99.3, has a female only line, because women will say, men push through, we can't get through, yabba yabba yabba, and all of that stuff. So we have a female only line for a reason. Use it.
I am also made to understand that we have more women listeners on the show. But
exactly,
why they don't call is what
saying.
I don't understand, because they keep saying, they're not giving us voices to hear our opinions. They're not giving us all of this. But this is a show for you. Like in particular, this is a show designed to elevate your own voice. And get all the question and answer you want to get on radio. If there is a need for you to, investigate further, the guest will also direct you on how to go about it. But for you to call into the show, it's a big work. Or do you also get busy at this time of the day?
Please, I beg. Everybody can be forming busy. Busy, call busy. When you're pregnant and you're trying to push it out, you busy then? Anyway. Right, so that's me. Rant over. Remember, it's done for conversation. So, the driver can be talking something and the conductor will just have to listen sometimes, So we've done that. And really, I'm a supporter of women. I am a feminist. I am a women's advocate, and anything for women that empowers, educates, and enlightens and pivots women, I am all for it. And that's exactly what Zainab is doing. So back to today's show. So you all probably don't realize I invest time in thinking about what we're going to talk about in my 1 hour, 30 minutes, give or take a few minuses for adverts and stuff. I think about it and I take it very, very seriously. And I think about it in the sense that what is important, what is critical, what is trending, what is even fun, what matters to us. So, initially I was going to be talking about the upcoming Independence Nigeria at 63. Now, here's the thing. Nigeria is about to be 63. Oh, by the way, Sisi Oge, yes, truly, will be moderating a wonderful panel, a very important panel on Twitter Spaces about the role of media within Nigeria vis-a-vis this current administration. That's going to be happening on Sunday, the 1st of October on Twitter Spaces. So you've got to go to my handle. I'm going to be posting the flyer. I should have posted it already, affect, life happens and all that. So you've got to go to my handle on cisioge.com. No, at Cisioge Lagos, Twitter, X. I still insist on calling it Twitter because X does not make sense to me. Sure. But anyway, on Twitter and on Instagram, you'll find, I'll post the flyer there today. So moving back, so Nigeria is about to be 63. A whole 6 and 3, 63, 60 years plus 3 years. That's 63. Everybody's going to be talking, and I've already started to see stuff about our, what our independence means, etc., etc. We have this strike coming up, etc., etc. But this Danfo goes to places where others don't go. What this Danfo does is it stands above the parapet. In English, that means we take a broad approach. We stand at the pist of the hill and then take a broad look, a really wide landscape, and see we have a whole line of independence. What is shaping us? And there are 2 events that happened this week that I want us to talk about, which for me signifies and is emblematic of the issues that we have in this country. One is on a personal level to each and every one of us as humans, as members of society, as citizens. The other one is on a governance level. Okay, so you will be calling me because we're going to have a good old convo about this, both of them. The number will be 0700 993 993 993, and the female only line, as I said earlier, is 01465 7190. WhatsApp is 0809 597 5805. Website is Nigeria Info FM. Social media at Nigeria Info FM on Twitter, at Nigeria Info FM Lagos on Instagram, Facebook and YouTube, Nigeria Info 99.3. So I'm not asking you to call in and tell me how bad Nigeria is or how good Nigeria 63 is, what have we achieved. Here's what I want us to think about. The 2 incidents that happened this week, the first one being governance. Forget the party in power. I need you to park that aside. Because if you call about Labour, APC, PDP, you will be cut off, right? I would do a Marianne on you. Boom, you're done, right? Dev Humai, did I pronounce it correctly? He's the Minister of Works. He got to work at 9:30. None of the civil servants were there. So he told them to lock the gate. Now, let's look at the structure. Where does a minister sit within the structure of a ministry? Think of it like this. You have the MD Okay, I'll do a wide structure to start and then narrow it down. On a wide structure, you have the team, which are the civil servants of different levels. Then above them, you have the super PermSec or PermSec, who in that case would be the MD CEO. And then you have the minister, who effectively would be the chairman, right? Because the minister has to oversee everything. But I'm going to bring it lower down, so I'm going to narrow it down. Let's look at the minister as the MD CEO. Let's look at the PermSec as the deputy MD or deputy CEO, and then the team, so department heads, etc., etc. So imagine you were the MD, or you are an MD of a company, which in this case you are the minister. You get to work at 9:30. I repeat, 9:30 a.m. and none of your team are there. What would you do? Let me tell you what the civil servants did. They spoke out. They got one of their labor people to speak out and say to the minister, who again, remember, that's the MD CEO or GMD or whatever. Let's think of a bank, right? They said to him, you have no right to do that. They said, you didn't pass your complaints to us. If you had passed the complaints to us, then we would have treated it or we would have put it out there. But you can't lock them out because they were late. That's what they said, pretty much. You can't lock them out because they're late. They went on as far as to say, and this is really important, they said, Mr. Minister, this is not state. This is federal. And believe me, there was a rapturous applause, cheers for that. And the minister, in this case, again, remember, we're talking organization, we're talking company, we're talking a management structure and a government structure. The minister, in this case, Dave Umahi, is the GMD CEO, MD, whatever, right? He then responds and says, you can't do without me and I can't do without you. They respond as if say, no, we can do without you. He said, okay. I didn't mean to upset you. However, I came to work at 9:30. We have such and such to deliver. We have not delivered our own and nobody was here. I apologize if you're upset, but we have work to do. I need you to talk to me about that. Look at it in relation to Nigeria. Nigeria. This is our Nigeria. Odikwa Nigeria. Nigeria wa gong. I wish I could speak Hausa. Well, you all know my Odikwa is by the best I can do. That's one. The second that happened this week is the case of Erisco. A consumer goes to a shop, buys an item. She bought it in good faith. It's her money. She wanted this brand, it wasn't available. She wanted another brand, it wasn't available. She then chose this new brand. She buys this new brand. She then goes on social media and writes a review. Oh, I wanted to buy that brand. I wanted to buy that brand. But this brand was available. So I bought it and this is what I think of it. Effectively, the long and short of it, she said, the sugar plenty. Right? And then the MD, the owner, founder of the company, the brand, then proceeds to she gets arrested. She gets taken from Lagos to Abuja. She's being sued. He said this morning, and I saw it, I've seen it since yesterday, that he's going to be suing her for 5 billion. Yes, I said it. 5 billion. He said defamation of character. I don't understand which character. Is the tomato a character? I don't know. I want your opinion on that. He said she is suing her for 5 billion because he's lost at least 3 lines of credit. So think about it. In relation to the Nigeria that we have at 63, you've got the governance issue and you have the consumer, citizen, freedom issue. Let's talk 0700 993 993 993. And if you're female, you can call me on 01465 7190. I really want us to have a conversation. You're going to get 2 minutes each because I know it's going to be one of those that's going to be super. Hello.
Yeah, good afternoon, children.
Good afternoon, my love. What's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Mazu.
Mazu, talk to me. Okay, go ahead. Talk to me.
You see, the problem of Nigeria today is not even the politicians now. Now, civil servants. Look at the way they talk to our minister.
Yeah.
All of them, even me, the president of Nigeria, will fire all of them and employ other people.
Mm-hmm.
You see, all these people that are members of NLC and they are going on strike, they are not working for Nigeria.
Mm-hmm.
No civil servant, anybody that are working with government offices, they are not working for Nigerians. All we need to do in this Nigeria we should know that work is the only way to worship God.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Only way to worship God is to do your job very well in the name of truth.
Yeah.
You don't need to pray to God. You don't need to tell God anything. Anything you know that you are working or you are doing, you are on it, must present it with best service of it.
Yeah.
If you don't do it, you don't know God, you don't worship God, you don't believe anything, you need to be fired.
Thank you.
So those people have to change. And apology to the minister.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much,
yes.
Mazu. God bless you. Hello. Oh. Turn your radio off. Turn your radio off. Turn your radio off. Be in a quiet place. We're coming to you now. Hello. Oh, sorry. Call back. Hello.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. What's your name and where you calling
I
from?
just want to say hello.
You just called to say hello. Oh, hello. The line is cut off. Are you there?
Hello.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
What's your name and where you calling from?
My name is Ufoma. I'm calling you from Advision Estate.
Okay,
Airport Road.
Okay, Ufoma, you have 2 minutes. Go.
Yes, I'm the first time caller on this network. I've been trying to reach you guys for so many long time.
Well, welcome to the Danfo. Now you've been Danfoed. Jiggy jaga,
Yeah.
jiggy jaga, jiggy jaga. Okay, go ahead.
It's okay. But the only thing I had to say is just that.
Oh no, I don't like
People.
this. Go on, say that again. We lost the line for a second.
No. I'm running away from credit. I'll call you guys back. Let me load my phone. I'm running away
Okay.
from credit. Let me load my phone. I'll call you
Okay,
guys back.
please. Thank you. Thank you so much. Hello. Hello.
Hello, Oge.
Good afternoon, sir. What's your name and where you calling
Good
from?
afternoon, ma'am. Femi from Surulere.
Femi, you have a minute and a half. Go.
Let me be quick. You really want to know why Nigeria is not working?
No, I want you to talk to me about it in relation to those two incidents that I spoke about.
Exactly. That's what I'm pointing out.
Go ahead.
What happened with David Umahi and the people there at the ministry is really why Nigeria is not working.
Mm-hmm.
Because I served at a local government.
Mm-hmm.
People will come in by 10:30. They sign for 7:30, 8 a.m. At 1, they sign out for 4 p.m. They practically don't spend time. And when they go, they move from one office to the other. They gist for a couple of hours, and they are off. The reason they even come to the local government at all is because so they can have their signature in the register.
Wow.
Why do you think a lot of Nigerians are clamoring for federal government job, and government jobs? It's basically because of the laxity, the ineptitude. They don't want to work. This is the Nigerian attitude, not anything. Even if we have the PDP, they listen to Nigerian info for God knows, from God knows. And you hear criticism that people bring to the table and how Nigerian info relates with we the customers.
Yeah.
If you look at the average Nigerian company owned by an individual or a few people, it's more of the ego and how to rob the powers or the faces of people. And if I was the lady, I would.
Oh, you're about to be cut off. You can hold on.
This is an infomercial.
Lagos, the Money Point Weekly Games are here, and every week, Money Point's personal banking app users will stand a chance to win millions of naira. I'm talking up to 10 million naira. Yes, you heard me well. The big prize of each week is up to 4 million naira, and the leaderboard winner
back. Right, let's go straight to the lines because we don't have any time. Let's talk.
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. What's your name? Where you
How you
calling
doing?
from? I'm good, thank you.
Yeah, my name is Enzo. I'm
Enzo.
calling from Lekki.
Go ahead.
Nigerians and our attitude to work.
Mm.
It's pathetic. I can tell you for free, civil servants in this part of federal, state, and local government, will you believe that there are a lot of civil servants in this country?
Mm-hmm.
They're being paid by the state and federal government, but they don't live in Nigeria. So many of them.
Hey,
I
hey.
can tell you that for free.
Oh, no.
Yes, I can tell you that for free. There are people who live, maybe, let me use Delta as a case study. They are being paid by Delta state government, but they live in Anambra.
Yeah.
They go to work once a week. They don't say once a week, twice a month. They only go there to sign voucher to collect their pay. It's a pathetic situation.
I was just about to say
That's whenever I see
Chineke.
people criticize politicians, I just laugh. The civil servants are in the majority. Funny enough, they're the ones who even teach politicians how to steal money. Do politicians know how to steal money? The civil servants know the nook and crannies of the various ministries. It's a horrible situation. And if they sack them now, they'll start lamenting.
That's
You know
what the guy said. He said, you can't get rid of us and you can't get somebody else in to come and do our work.
Exactly, they know. It's very, very difficult
Hey.
to sack a civil servant. Extremely difficult to sack a civil servant. And they know that's why they're doing all these things. Do you know the worst part? You can walk into an office in a federal, state, or local government. You find over 100 persons in a particular office. Duplication of duties. The same job description. Oh, yeah, go to the office and do this job.
My mouth is agape.
Hello?
My mouth is open. Go ahead.
And the worst part of it, do you listen to what they said? They said he should have informed
Yes,
them
he
to
should
come
have
to work on
informed.
time.
Can you
What is
imagine?
written on your employment letter?
I was in shock.
They said he should have informed them that they are coming late. Just imagine the audacity. Like I said, if they sack them now, NLC, TUC will start protesting.
Don't mind them. And that's the thing about that. This next
problem.
this strike that they're going to be doing.
The problem we're having in this country. As per Risco, I laugh. I've seen a lot of people defending a Risco. The same people defending the Risco will call the head of a politician if you should arrest anybody who criticizes him on social media. We have Nigerians who defame the character of politicians. They say and write things that are not true. But the politicians who arrest them, they'll send petition to UNN, to United Nations, EU, World Bank, Heavenly Court. Erisco arrested a lady for reviewing what she bought from Erisco.
In good faith. In good faith.
People are defending Erisco and criticizing the lady for spoiling the brand of Erisco. And when you criticize politicians, you defend their character. They are not spoiling their own brand. You see this country? You see followers? Nigerian followers? They will restructure our mindset. That's the day politicians will start doing the right thing. Because the politicians we criticize today are a true reflection of who we
are. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. God bless you, sir. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
You need to turn your radio off, please. Hello? Hello?
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Turn your radio off. Off.
Yes.
Otherwise, we have to cut you off.
I've turned it off.
You haven't. I can still hear myself. Now you have. Now you have. Go ahead. I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
The truth is that I did not join this conversation earlier. I just joined it from the comment of this, my brother. But I want to pick.
Your line is going.
Comment.
Okay. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Yes, good afternoon.
Yeah. My name is Isa Mustafa NSF from Alagbadu.
Okay, go ahead, Mr.
You see, our 63-year anniversary is under a serious economic crisis as a result of the cutting of our fixed capital economy from $10 billion to 2.7. At least I get this number from 2.7 trillion naira in circulation divided by 1,000 naira exchange rate. So these people, this situation culminated to this kind of hardship we find ourselves.
But I'm not talking about that. Hold on.
Hello?
I am not talking about that. Did you hear the show from the beginning?
I know what you are saying. But what I'm trying to tell you is that
no.
remain on
Don't
serious
try
business
to
people
tell
that
me.
don't respect one mobilization or one.
Let me be clear. If you call in, because we don't have much time, if you steer away from what we are talking about, come on, people. we are smart, we are intelligent, we are informed. And even what we're not informed about, we educate ourselves about. Nigeria is going to be 63. You have two examples of Nigeria. The Erisco situation or incident or saga or Erisco Gate, if you like. Okay, and you have the Dave Minister of Works versus Civil Servants Gate. Those are symbols of Nigeria today. And that's what I want us to talk about in relation, juxtaposed to where we are today. Are we clear? Please, let's be clear. We're picking up calls. Hello? Turn your radio. Good afternoon, sir. What's your name and where are you calling from?
IK from Ajeje.
Go ahead, IK. You have 2 minutes.
Thank you. It's still okay.
Yes.
You can just tell someone now to go and buy one sachet of that tomato and just test it so that you will know that what that lady is saying or what she said is true. It's too sugary.
But that's not what we're going to discuss. It doesn't even matter. I don't care whether she's telling the truth. It's her opinion. I may get it and like it. Her opinion is the fact that somebody is being prosecuted for giving a review on something that she paid for that was put out for sale.
You see, okay?
Yes, sir.
The truth of the matter is all Nigerians will stay behind that lady. If this thing you don't see, many people have this thing in mind, but they don't know how to say it. It's a pity she say it out, but it's like it's looking the other way around. Probably she's regretting of saying such, but that is just the bitter truth. It's okay. I won't say more than this.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Hello? Right. Hello?
Yeah,
I need you to be in a quieter place. Somebody's screaming near you. Yes, talk to me. What's your name, please?
Yeah, Francis from VI.
Francis, go ahead.
Yes. On the issue of civil servants.
Yes.
I
Dave
know
Umahi versus the civil servants at the Ministry of Works.
The man acted right. I know of a man in Lagos State here that works in federal and the states. He holds about 3 positions and he never actively participated on anyone.
He has 3 positions.
Yes.
In civil service.
In Lagos State.
And he
never actively participated on any. It's terrible. So, the former Senate President, Chuba Okadipo, he quoted our to quote. He said that Nigerians are the biggest problem of Nigeria. So, let us change our mindset to fix our own God-given country.
Thank you.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Thank you. Very well said. Thank you. Hello. You have to turn your radio off. I know you people like listening to me, but come on now. Hello.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. What's your name and where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Ikorodu. My name is Francis.
Okay, go ahead, Francis.
My own contribution is that let all those civil servants try to wiki. let them try to
My Uncle Wicks. That's right.
Let them try to Uncle Wicks.
Yes.
You saw how many directors he sacked of recent.
Yes, so.
He's very bad, my sister.
Yeah.
He's very bad. The way they manage government work is the way they will manage their own private business.
Very good point.
Actuality in life, it will take you a long way. If you are a human being that plan to have your own business tomorrow.
Yeah.
I work and I have retired. I received several awards where I work for being punctuality. From my house where I'm living in Ikorodu, Ogido, to Thomas where I work and retired.
Yeah.
I will leave my house 4 a.m. I will get to Bode Thomas at least 5:30. I will now relax till 8 o'clock before I resume.
You understand?
I do,
He's
Francis,
very
my
bad.
brother. I do.
Yes, my own contribution is that let them try it with somebody like Uncle Wing.
They should try with Uncle Wicks. Uncle Wicks for the. I'm telling you, I love that, man. Sorry, Francis, your line cut off. And this is what I was saying to all of you. When those of you that were calling me, I think when I was doing the Sandra's former show, or what's it called, Hard Facts. When I was doing Hard Facts and Wike and some Wike, or Minister and some Wike, or former Governor Honorable and some Wike, whether you like it or not, when he became the minister of FCT, and you're like, is this, is that? I said, let me tell you, Uncle Wicks, yes, my Uncle Wicks. And incidentally, when I was in Abuja, I didn't get to meet him, but I will be meeting him because I wanted to interview him for us, right? But time, we couldn't fix the time, but the contact is there. I will say to you, and I said to you then, just like Francis has said, Uncle Wicks is who we need to get things back on track. And Francis is correct. They should go and try it with Uncle Wike. Go and try it. Let's talk. Nigeria at 63. Who are civil servants? Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Ikorodu. My name is Pastor.
Patricia.
Okay.
Go ahead.
What I want to contribute about is concerning the people that went to the office late.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have to go to the office late because I remember my father when he was in the civil service, we get to the office by 5 a.m. To the extent that some robbers nearly robbed him one day. Even myself, when I was in the bank, I get to the bank by 7 a.m. In spite of the traffic and everything, I make sure I wake up very early. They don't have any excuse at all not to get to the office on time. And then concerning the Erisco man that sued that young lady, he doesn't have any right to sue that lady. That lady is a consumer and she paid with her money. She was just trying to show the difference of the Erisco and another product. She did not comment. She did not say anything bad about Erisco.
No.
Erisco should try to improve on his product. That is my contribution. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Hello. Hello. Oh, we're cutting off. Okay. Something's gone wrong there. Yeah. So, before the line resumes, Dave Umahi, the boss, the Oga Pata got to work at 9:30 and the civil servants were not there. Yet they had it's not even a effrontery. It is the blatant, arrogant audacity, the audaciousness of it is yet to be qualified scientifically and in human science, social science. They stood up and said to him, there's nothing you can do to us, pretty much. And this man, the minister, the boss, has had to, he apologized. He was graceful. Certainly, I can assure you he's graceful than me. And like my caller Francis said, I want to see them try it with Uncle Wike. So when you look at Nigeria at 63, and you look at the issue, the Erisco gate versus the citizen consumer who bought a product with her money, which was on the shelf, and her review, being sued for that and being arrested, and the minister versus the civil servants at the Ministry of Works. Just look at it. Think. Nigeria, we want a better Nigeria. Who are we really as a people? Who are we? Who are we when the politicians are not looking? Yeah, let's look at it like that. Who are we when the politicians are off work? Who are we when the politicians are on vacay? Can they leave this country to us? Let's talk. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Auntie Ireti.
Auntie Long. You people, I know you people do that on purpose.
Okay,
you do that on purpose because you don't want me to feel young.
Good afternoon, man.
Good afternoon, Cecil Gewudu. Yes, how are you?
My name is Mr. Sonyalu. I'm calling you from Ikorodu.
Go ahead, Mr. Sonyalu.
And then you know why I call you Auntie.
Go ahead.
Yes, a quick one, man.
Yes, go ahead.
Concerning this topic, my wife is a civil servant. She's a teacher under Lagos State government. She works at Shomolu every day of the week. My wife wakes up 4 a.m. to prepare for school. And she makes sure she gets to work before 7:15.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes. But the problem is when the states and the local governments are not doing proper auditing. What I mean, proper auditing. If this is done, believe me, Nigeria will be better than UK that everybody is running to. We have people that are ready to work. And so also we have people that are not ready to work. After this auditing, they can dictate all these people and they will eject them. I believe nobody will complain about that. You are supposed to resume to work at 8 o'clock. You are getting to work at 10 a.m., 10 a.m., and you are closing at 1 a.m., 1 p.m. So what have you done?
What have
you
you
will
done?
see some files lying fallow on the desk of some tables. They will be there for 3 months. So what do they expect the work to be done? Do they expect the work to be done without it being signed?
Thank you.
And they will be expecting somebody to come and roger them before they carry those files.
And your wife, just tell us again, your wife leaves home at what time?
My wife leaves home every day 5 a.m.
To get to work before 8, correct?
Before 7:15.
Child.
She works at Shomolu.
God bless
So
her.
she has to wait and queue. But you know what I told her? I said, if nobody is recognizing you, one day the governor will call you and make you a commissioner. That is the
am
motivation that I
recognizing
give
her.
her.
What is her name? Let's
Her
give her a
name
shout
is
out.
Adekoya Oluwayemisi.
Oluwayemisi. Adekoya, thank you so much. And what does she do?
She's a teacher under the state government. And everybody that is under my voice now that knows her will commend her. And they will say that is true. She's diligent with her job. And I'm happy to have her as a wife.
Well, we're happy to have you having her as a wife because she's a true Nigerian who is investing in Nigeria and investing in the future of Nigeria. Oluwayemisi Adekoya, thank you so much. Lagos State, if you're listening, make a note of that name. Oluwayemisi Adekoya. If you're a brand and you want to reward somebody like that, send me a DM on at CCOG Lagos. Preferably on Instagram because I don't often, in fact, I'm bad with my DM anyway, but I would check just because of this. Her name is Oluwayemisi Adekoya. She's a teacher under the state and she gets to work 7:15 before 8. Come on, people. All the way from Ikorodu, my hometown, to Shomolu, man. And then some civil servants in Abuja are saying, this is not state. This is federal. Federal BT-Bao. Federal, strike your mouth there. Let's talk. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Still gay, my friend.
Good afternoon, sir. What's your name and where you calling from?
I'm Engineer Haruna Abubakar, calling from, I'm a Mayoto Investor of Lagos. I take up a program there.
Okay. What are you doing there? What are you doing there?
Well, on the issue of late coming, it has been a Nigerian thing.
It's a curse.
See, look, I'm a civil servant as well.
Yes, sir.
I leave first tax to my office on Marina. Every day, once it's 6 o'clock, I'm out. By 6:45, I should be at the car park. I'll listen to all your Okujimi, everybody.
Wow.
Jerry, before I take up to my office around 8 o'clock on the dot.
Wow.
But in case of any emergency, my guy called me. Engineer, where are you? I will tell him I'm at the car park. Listen to Kujeji. He said, who is Jeji? Every time. Kujeji is my uncle. He used to give us a nice news, very decentralized person, very stupid person. He said, hey, so I try and get radio. But I have radio in the office.
Yeah.
I also have one inside my house.
How
I have
fabulous.
one in my car. So what we're saying next is this. See, my sister,
Yes,
we have lost the ethics of civil service in Nigeria. But the only thing I want to appeal to the government, to the minister, yes, what they did to him is wrong. It's totally wrong. It's out of it.
Yeah.
Even in my office, where I am, I heard a place. If you talk to them, they'll start talking to anyhow. I see, it's like a firewall. Tell them go heaven now. They go to bury with it. And when you look at it, you now look so sober because nobody is supporting you. Because all of them are doing the same thing. I don't know if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, I am.
Hello?
I'm getting what you're saying, sir.
You know, in civil service, people like Abuja, the federal civil servant is the worst. So they need the orientation.
Yeah.
But at the same time, now we're blaming the civil servant. Yes, they are wrong. Nobody is supporting them. But it's okay. Let us also look at this appointment routine. You come as the head of them. They don't get anything. Their money is very small. You don't need to go. You can imagine someone is on level 13, 12, 14. You cannot even eat better good food. The children cannot go better school. And they bring you as a minister. You have everything you have never get in your life within 1 year. I don't know if you get what I'm saying.
I am
okay.
understanding you very. You're bringing in very important perspective. Go ahead.
As a civil servant, I'm not happy. See, people are not disciplined. Because my father is not even educated. My mother is not educated. But I invite this thing from primary school. We used to go to school very early in those days because we went to trek a very far mile to get to school. So you must wake up very early, prepare you, and get to school on time. So since I got to work, I got this job I'm doing. I work with NK subsidiary. My sister, as I speak with you now, since I was employed 23 years ago, I've never had a query of late comer.
Wow. Can I please hold on? Let me give you a shout out. Your name is Engineer
Haruna Abubakar.
Engineer Haruna Abubakar. Thank you so much. Well done. A big count. So go ahead. Finish your finish what you got to say. You got 30 seconds.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, yeah, thank you.
God bless you, sir. God bless you.
Yeah,
and
welcome.
stay listening to your Uncle JD.
He's our uncle.
He's the uncle. Uncle
Yeah,
Jimmy. Uncle
Yeah.
Jimmy. I hope he's listening. Thank you, engineer. God bless you. Yeah, we're going on a break right now. Okay. Apparently, we're going on a break. When we come back from break, we're going to try and play 2 minutes of that whole confrontation. All right? Be right back. Stay tuned.
This is an infomercial.
Lagos, do not forget that we're still celebrating Niger at 63 with the 250,000 naira jackpot. Did you see who the person that won 100,000 naira? Did you miss it? You missed it. I'm telling you, he was so excited. And that can be you, Lagos. You can join the lucky bandwagon and be the next person to win 150,000 naira tonight because we're still having the jackpot draw. So if you played from the 18th to the 29th of September, just know that you've automatically been entered into the draw. So all you have to do is keep on playing, okay? Dial the code star 347 star 880 star 3 hash. Star 347 star 880 star 3 hash. Because at one play, it's all about winning. Everybody is a winner. And that doesn't stop the daily draws. Oh, daily draws are still on, Lagos. So start dialing, all right? Remember that once the system picks your number, you've won the cash prize of the day. But if we call you live and you do not pick, sorry, you forfeited it. Because it happened to 2 people this morning. 2 people. They were lucky, but no, they didn't pick their call. They were not with their phone. They went to charge it somewhere. Lagos. That's no stories that touch the heart. Let's avoid it. Okay? Dial the code star 347 star 880 star 3 hash. Alright, with 200 naira, and you could be the next lucky person. Alright, the draws are by 8 p.m. tonight. Do not miss it. Stay with your phone and make sure you pick your call. And winners must also come into the studio live to claim their prizes. Alright, remember this is not suitable under the persons of the age of 18. So if you are under 18 and you still want to participate, then go and drag your brother and sister. Let them come and help you play. Okay? See you later.
In civil service, honorable minister, there are laid down principles, there are guidelines in running the civil service. Can you hear me? There are guidelines and principles in running the civil service.
Please calm down. We were surprised for us to come to office this morning, and we found that the security personnel told us that you gave instruction for them to lock the gates. Sir, to us, you have actually placed the cart before the horse. Since you came in, have you had any issue with you? No. And you have never deemed it fit to call us as stakeholders to address us if you have challenges. Rather than all these things, we see your media castigating us as civil servants. It's uncalled for. It's uncalled for. Whether you like it or not, civil servants are the most respected citizens in this country. Without civil service, this country cannot move forward. Sir, you are starting with responsibility of an administrator to fix Nigerian roads. But sir, it's very unfortunate. You have been here for months now. We want you to swing into action. We have not seen even a kilometer of road being laid. Rather, you kept on going around and castigating us, intimidating us. Sir, we are not like that. And we cannot take that. Sir, you see, what we want is that we as civil servants, you need to respect us in the first place. It is a must that you respect us. It's a must. Now, secondly, you need to carry us along. You cannot do this work alone. And you cannot import workers from outside to do the work for us. It is not possible. So what we want is total respect. What we want to fix this nation. The Mr. President have agenda, a renew hope, and we are here to fix him with his agenda. We want to run with the Mr. President. We want to make sure that this country is a beautiful country for all of us. We want to make sure that Nigeria is a country that we all of us can be proud of it. So all we want you is what? To swing into action, sir. We have told you right from the beginning, from the day you came, that we are going to support you. But sir, how do we support you in this manner? Like I said earlier, you can't place the cart before the horse. You can't get a good result. If you had called us earlier and told us your grievances, then we'll be able to pass it across to our members. And once we pass it, anybody that now default, like I said, there are laid down rules and regulations in civil service. You give query. It's one of them. You don't just come and say, lock the gate. Sir, we are sorry, with due respect, this is not state. This is federal government. No. So please, Honorable Minister, like I have said, every staff of this ministry must carry along. We don't want you to bully anyone in words or in anything any longer. We don't like it. We have heard so many things. If anyone has grievances with you, sir, you have the capability to instruct the permanent secretary to issue it. And with that, we can run the civil service smoothly. Thank you very much.
Number one, nobody locked the gates. Can you listen to me? You have to hear me. Can you listen and hear me? We needed to get your attention and listen to me. I came here on 22nd of August, and I came with two agendas. Number one is the welfare of the workers. And can you listen to me? Can you listen to me, please? And number two is the discipline of each and every one of us. Now, on Tuesday, there was going to be a holiday. And to demonstrate the fact that I came with two agendas, your welfare, go and ask people that work with me.
On your talk station, the conversation never ends.
We're gonna come back. we've got the news. We're going to play the rest of that. There's only like a minute left after the news. We'll be right back after the news, and then the conversation will continue. Thank you.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe.
It's 2 o'clock.
The news update on 99.3 Nigeria Info. Nigeria Info.
Listen, I gave on my own my money, 15 million naira on Tuesday, to share to every worker in this ministry. I even said I'm a worker, and what the cleaner gets should be what I get. He should have told you that I came with agenda. I have had meetings with directors. They are here. And I told them, there is no worker in this ministry that should be looking for money to pay the school fees of the children. I said that to them. And they are here. Can you listen? Is that the way your workers behave? They say I should talk to them, and they can't
Did
listen.
you hear that? Is that the way your workers
Can you listen
behave?
to me?
They can't even behave themselves.
Not to worry. The taste of the food is in the eating. Is that okay? So don't worry about what I have told you. Now, this morning, since the 22nd of August, I would come to work. I see workers coming to work by 12 o'clock. Listen. By 1 o'clock, I've had to send some of them to the Palm Secretary to talk to them. Just a week ago, I called all the directors. I said, without discipline, it's difficult. I come to work and ask for files. Some of the staff are not yet in the office to provide the files. By 3 o'clock, I asked for files. Some workers would have left. So I now spoke to them. I said, can we agree? Because I know the situation in Abuja. Can we agree on the time that workers will come to work and the time that workers can close? And I offer that workers should come to work by 9 o'clock. That's what I offer to them. It's supposed to be transmitted to the workers, I believe. And now, well, that is the meeting, they are here. That's the meeting I had with them. And so, because I can't do without you, and you cannot do without me. So we must have... Okay, you can do without me, no problem. Okay, now, don't worry. Listen, now, if that was not transmitted, today I came to work by 9:30. I had a number of files to transmit because of the budget that is ongoing. We have not submitted our own. And then not up to 5% of the workers were in. I told the human resources, I need to get the attention of the workers. I needed to come and address you at the gate. That was it.
So you heard it. You heard their response. You heard what the minister said to them. You heard what his complaints were since what? 25th of August? You heard everything. I know the lines. We don't even have enough time to cover this, right? But I'm going to pick up your call. Everybody gets a minute because I want to hear from all of you. Nigeria is 63. We have a minister who is getting to work. Forget what he was. Forget whether he's APC, PDP, MPP, NPP, whatever. The fact of the matter is this minister is getting to work earlier than the civil servants, and he's saying we have not even been able to submit our budget. Budget is what we need in Nigeria for things to get done. Nigeria is 63. These civil servants are the same citizens and their families and their friends who will be complaining about Nigeria. Nigeria is not good. Nigeria is not good. Nigeria is not good. I tire for this country. I tire for this country. Who? What sort of Nigeria are you? Let's talk. 1 minute. Okay, you snooze, you lose. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Comrade Paul from Ikorodu.
Comrade Paul, turn your radio off and you have 1 minute starting now.
No, I've done that.
Oh, yeah,
please,
1 minute.
Please help me beg Akpabio to send prayer to my account. Please. That's all I want. Please.
Okay, all right, no problem. Let them pray to my account too. Hello. Okay, you snooze, you lose. Hello.
Hello, Sister. Okay, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. What's your name? Where are you calling from, sir?
Mike, I'm calling from Shengotedo.
Mike, you have 1 minute. Go.
Yeah, the problem is, number one, Nigerians have lost value. The sense of value is lost. And so from the home, father, mother, everybody should go back to pick up value. Number two is that I think the minister should exercise more of his authority as a minister. I don't see the guts his staff should have to tell him he's doing too much. In indiscipline, I think the man should take up his position as a minister. The query they need, he should send it to them. Because I don't see what person you are celebrating mediocrity. You need a file, you cannot get it. That's the height of it. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you for your contributions. Hello? Hello?
Hello. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Mrs. Eboli calling from.
Mrs. Eboli, my lovely listener. How are you? I have missed you too. I have missed you too. You have a minute. Go ahead with your comments.
No. Both cases, impunity in the highest order. Kilo shele. Ma, if how can they say they don't need the government? I don't get it.
I don't get it.
From top to bottom, impunity all the way. Then I buy some tomato in the market. I cannot complain. I cannot get value for my money and I cannot complain. What is this country turning into? What are we teaching these children that are coming? What are we telling them? It is serious.
Thank you. Thank you, Mrs. Oboli. Have a wonderful weekend. Hello? 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 Okay, you snooze, you lose. You only get 1 minute. Hello?
Hello.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, sir. What's your name? Where are you calling from? Yes, sir.
I'm calling from Lekki.
What's your name, please?
Evans Azubike.
Okay, Azubike, go ahead. You have 1 minute starting now.
Sister, I listened to the tape record of what David Omar went through with the workers. I see no respect in these workers. Nigerians, many youth are looking for work to do. They say there's no work. Them that have gotten the work, they cannot be punctual to the work.
I don't understand.
How can they tell the minister to his face that they can do without him?
Yes.
It's the highest of disobedient. So I by my own power, I can assure David Omar that he should use more of his powers to deal with them all. Anyone that will not stick to the rules and regulations, they should sack those people and employ new people.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much. I forgot your I forgot. Hello, thank you so much.
Yeah.
I forgot to read out your WhatsApp messages. So sorry. Let me read out as many as I can quickly, because it's not in front of me. Yes. Go ahead. The minister is a weakling. The civil servants said they can do without the minister and nothing happened. What a calamity. Let's go to the next one. Hi, Cecile. This is what you get when you make civil service an arm for grassroots structure of political parties. Oga begging workers, this is a wake-up call to revamp civil service all over. Can they do that in the private sector with KPI? No wonder Nigeria isn't making the deserved progress. What a show of shame. I beg your pardon. Let's read the next message. I've read that one. Let's read the next message. I've read that one. Good afternoon, Cecile. To be honest, David Umahi is a good manager of Labour. Just look at how he's trying to carry every of his staff along just to deliver on his mandate. We, the citizens, are truly the problem. That's Raymond from Aja. Let's read the next one, please. Where are we? Right. You need to scroll down. You need to scroll down on the other page. Okay, I can't see the message. Down, up. Oh dear. Okay. Let me read. Where is it? I can't see it. Take me to the next message, please. Good afternoon. I reckon there are usually customer complaint lines numbers written on the body of most products for individuals who have a complaint or two. The pertinent question is, did the lady make a complaint through that appropriate medium? First, that's Ireti from me. But for Ireti, actually, that doesn't matter. That actually doesn't matter. It's her handle. It's her social media. It's her voice. She can choose to use it wherever she wants. She didn't defame. She said what she saw or her opinion, what she felt about the products that she had paid for. I'm trying to get your messages. Right. Good day, Cecile Gay. For both stores, but both stories relating to our country, some of the staff have no conscience. I have the privilege to work for the local government years back, or I had the privilege to work for the local government years back. And I will tell you that I was so angry because some of the staff came to work very late and leave early without doing anything than gossiping. Yet they were the first to complain that nothing is working. That's Callion Christmas from Canada. Yes, Callion, I hear you. I have so many WhatsApp messages. Unfortunately, the one near me, our screen near me is not working, so I'm having to kind of reach across, which is why, and we don't have much time, gosh, which is why Zainab is scrolling for me. Where are we? Are we there? That one? The Mr. has no right to. Okay, let's go back to the calls. I'll come back to your message if I can. Hello? Yes.
Hello?
Yes, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, my sister.
What's your name and where are you calling from? What is your name?
My name is Emmanuel, and I'm calling you from Ajegunle, Papa.
Okay, Emmanuel, you have 1 minute. Go now.
Honestly, I'm very, very upset based on the attitude these people show to the minister. I'm very, very upset. It's bad. Can they do that to their own private entity?
Mm-hmm.
In fact, I'm advising that minister. Can they try that on weekend? And advising him to use his opportunity to let them know that he's going to put him there. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. This is Mr. Sanyolu. My line went off that time.
Okay, you have 1 minute. Go.
Yes. Concerning my wife that I said, there is a particular day that she was going to work around 4-5 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
She was robbed. Those guys were with gun and machetes. Immediately that thing happened, she rushed back home, she dressed up, and then she said she's going back to work.
Wow.
She went to work that day. It's not that I'm trying to praise her or something, but when somebody does something that is imaginable, I think my wife has done that.
Excellent.
And I believe she's something to be emulated by some of these workers.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Send me a DM, please. Send me a DM at Cecile Lagos. All right, Mr. Sanyolu? Okay. Hello? Hello?
Hello, Cecile.
Good afternoon. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Good afternoon. My name is Peter. I'm calling from Ijai.
Okay, go ahead, Peter. 1 minute.
Now, you know that the problem of Nigeria, one of the problems of Nigeria is the civil servant.
Mm-hmm.
Everywhere you can see it. You go to Alausa, for us that are here in Lagos, you go to the civil servant, you see nonchalant people. You be in front of somebody talking to the person, is just gossiping or she's just gossiping. That's the problem. It's the impunity of the highest order to talk to a minister that way, to talk to an authority that way. I think they should be punished. They should be punished. After you say to your minister, you don't need him.
Yeah.
He needs you. You don't need him.
Crazy, right? Yes. Thank you.
Thank
you. Thank you so much. I have a message. Oh, hold on. Can I read a message? Right. I have a message from Mrs. Oboli, you've already called me. Thank you for your lovely message. Yes, you've missed my voice. I've missed you too. I'm trying to read some messages in between, but we really don't have the time. Yes. Can I answer a call before I give my roundup? Let's answer a call. Hello. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Sister.
What's your name?
Calling from mainland.
Kayode, you have 1 minute. Oh, yeah, quickly.
Yeah. My own take is that, you see, is a disrespect of the highest order for that person to stampede a minister. That is very, very wrong. It's a big slap on him. They cannot try that nonsense with Wike. They can't. Civil servant, for that matter, you should be sanctioned for doing so. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And that is, I keep telling you people, my Uncle Weeks. Somebody tell him, I'm literally, I adore the man. What have we got there? What is this? To do with pregnancy, evil and demonic children move around in spirit. Okay, which one is demonic? Which one is the evil? I had a live experience. Okay, you said good afternoon, Ma. Mr. Sheriff. Sheriff ke? Oh, I think you're right to think Sheriff doesn't know any demonic people. Oh. I mean, he knows me. I'm a winch. But he doesn't know demonic people. Ask him. So let me, I can't answer your call because we're about to close and I'm going to try and do this. Here's the thing. When we think about Nigeria at 63, when I think about Nigeria at 63, I often take the mirror and reflect it back on myself and think, what have I done for Nigeria at 63? Right? Forgive the cliche, but when Kennedy said, think not what your country can do for you, but what you can, I think it was Kennedy, but what you can do for your country. He didn't realize he was actually talking to Nigerians further down the line. You see, civil servants are guaranteed, they are guaranteed their salaries. Let me repeat, civil servants get paid. Unlike private sector, who sometimes are owed, and I'm not saying that's right, civil servants get paid. When I moved to this country, one of the things that I learned is starting work begins at 8. So when my first day in the office, let me make you laugh. I lived down the road from my office. My first day in the office, I found people sleeping. They were all sleeping on their desks. I was like, what's going on here? This was around, I don't know, 7:30 or whatever. I was thinking, that's so odd. That's so bizarre. I think we started at 8:30, yeah. So anyway, day 1, day 2, day 3. By day 4, I had to ask somebody, why do people sleep in Nigeria? I don't understand. And guess what? I learned an important lesson that day. A lesson that reflects on what Mrs. Oluyemi's husband was just telling us, Mr. Sanyolu. A lesson that reflects on my other listeners, what they were telling us. And that lesson was, as of that time, there were people who left their homes. Every time I talk about it, I still get emotional. They left their homes at 5 a.m., 5:30, in order to make it to work before 8 o'clock. So they will be at their desks to start at 8 o'clock. So they don't get to sleep. So they wake up in the middle of the night. They get on the bus, on whatever many bus from wherever they're living. They get to work, they sleep it off and wake up, go to the bathroom, wash their face to start at 8 o'clock. Are they not people? And that was in the private sector. You see, that guy that was standing next to Dave Umahi, if you've seen it, and I'm going to be posting that thing on my handle. If you've seen it, I want to have a word with him. If anybody knows him, please put him through to me. Because I've got words for him and I've got words for Dave Umahi. Sir, Mr. Minister, get some guts. You have been put in a position of leadership and power. It is your job to kick people up the backside. You are not there to be liked. Yours is to ensure the work is done. Stop being so weak and so nice. We make so much fuss about somebody is nice, somebody is humble, somebody is gentle, somebody is calm. Forget calm. Yep. Forget humility. That's the obe that rich people use. Or that's the bread that rich people use to call obeje from the poor. Show me a humble rich person and I will show you somebody in disguise. Leave matter. The fact of the matter is leadership is not about being liked. Leadership is about leading and getting the work done. Dev Humai, get your fingers out, get some guts and get doing. Civil servants, wake up because you are the problem of Nigeria. It might not be all 100% of you, but the majority of you are. So think, Nigeria is 63 on Sunday. What have you given to Nigeria? Instead of asking what Nigeria is giving to you. What damage have you done to her? How have you made her better? And who are you, Mr. Civil Servant, to be saying you don't need the minister? Yes, you do. Because without that ministry, you wouldn't have a job. And that's on period. I said it. My name is Sisi Oge. My name is Ireti Bakare-Yusuf. And I will confront any of you. If you want, let's have a debate. You all ought to be totally and utterly ashamed of yourself. You disgraced yourselves, you disgraced Nigeria, you disgraced Nigerians, and you owe all of us an apology. All of us. And I don't care which party you belong to. I'm done. I'm calm. You like people to be calm. I'm calm. I'm calm. I'm calm. Are we close or can I get to pick one call? Let me speak to one person now. One call. One call. See, they're here. Hello. You snooze, you lose. One call. One last call. Hello.
Hello.
Oh yeah, quickly. They want to steal our time. 1 minute.
What I'm trying to say is that has Nigeria deteriorated to this?
It has.
I heard that tape. Oh my God. A civil servant talking to a minister like that, all of them together. Please, we should do something about this.
Yeah.
Minister, we have 3 types of managers. The laissez-faire, the autocratic, and the democratic. You have to use the autocracy now.
Yeah.
Because when you use it, in fact, the laissez-faire is not supposed to come in at all.
You're about to be cut
the
off.
Democratic, if you use democratic, it does not work for you. You use the autocratic.
Thank you so much. That's the end of Danfo Conversations. Have a wonderful independence. And make sure you join me on Monday.
This is an infomercial.
Lagos, so easy money is
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens.